regret going on a longevity?
To me, creativity is limitless, fearless.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another hair transplant series. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering your most asked questions because I get a lot of the same questions whenever I post a video. So I decided to just make this video once and for all. So any questions that y'all have had or that you have will be answered in today's video. Before I answer any questions, I just want to give y'all a quick little backstory. I got my hair transplant done at Longevity in Istanbul, Turkey at the Colon International Hospital, only because I couldn't get it done at the clinic because I scheduled it to get done on the weekend and the clinic is only open from Monday through Friday. Couldn't do it, they was closed. So I had to go to the hospital and I believe I was on the 3rd floor. I really don't remember. The first question that a lot of people ask me is how many grafts did I get? Y'all, my initial quote was $2,500 based on the pictures that I sent them and the email that they sent me. They said, you're gonna need 2,500 grafts. And I'm like, okay, bet. So then I showed up to my consultation. This is right before I was supposed to get my hair transplant. And they were looking at my scalp and everything. And I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna get 2,500 grafts based on the initial quote. But after I got my hair transplant, I got an email and it said that I received 2,000 grafts. And I'm like, I did not consent to 2,000 grafts. I thought we were doing 2,500. This communication, baby. And then I reached out to the lady that was helping me and that spoke the most English and had me signing paperwork and stuff like that. And she said that I received 2,700 grafts. So at this point, I'm like, did I receive 2,000, 2,500, 2,700? Like, what's tea? I will never know. Y'all will never know. We will never know, but that's okay. Like, it is what it is. So anything between 2,000 to 2,700 grafts, I guess that's what I received. Okay. The next question is, did I get PRP? I get that question a lot. I did receive PRP and I received PRP right before I was getting my hair transplant. And when I say right before, I mean like I was already numb at this point. Literally a few seconds away from getting my hair transplant. When I did get my PRP, I think my eyes were closed because I was nervous, I was shaking, I didn't know if they were gonna cut the back of my head open or what was gonna happen. But I didn't have that type of transplant. So my head was numb and I could hear it. I couldn't really feel it, but I could almost feel like if that makes any sense. But yes, I got PRP right before my hair transplant. It really just depends on your surgeon. Some surgeons recommend that you get it 6 months before, a few weeks before, a few days before. It just depends on you and your surgeon. Do I regret going on a longevity? Do I? Ciao. I'd rather have some bitches than none. Next question. How long did it take for your transplant to heal? So for me personally, it took my transplant to heal, I would say 3 weeks, but I did have those deep scabs, what I talked about in my last videos. If you watch my hair transplant series, the scabs were pretty bad and they did take the longest to heal. They just kept bleeding and scabbing and bleeding and scabbing and just repeating the cycle. I did not put any tension, any pressure, any hats, any tight wigs on my head at the time. I just left it alone and I went bald and called it a day. I did not care. I really just did not care. What do you use in your hair? So I use I actually mentioned this in my last video. I use Miracle Moisture, honey chocolate, and coconut oil conditioner and shampoo. And I also use oil as well. I can't think of the name, but I'll link it down below. It is my last video if you guys watched, okay? Do I take any vitamins? I do not take any vitamins because I was scared that my hair would fall out or that the grafts would weaken. So I just decided to let my hair grow naturally on its own and just use food and drinks as my vitamins. That's my vitamins and nutrients. How many times do you wash your hair in a week? Okay, so I only wash my hair once a week and then I go on with my day. Because I feel like that's a good amount of time to wash your hair. I don't know. And last but not least, if I could do it all over again, would I go to a different transplant surgeon? Yo, I wouldn't do it all over again. Mental strength that you need is different. And plus, like, who wants to go through that process? It's not an easy process to go through. It's very high maintenance. Like, I take very great care of my hair. Even when I was in my transplant, the beginning weeks when I still had scabs and sores, I was very on it. Like, I was not playing around. I did not want an infection. I did not want something to go wrong. I also used a neck pillow, so that helped me a lot, especially with elevating. But that is basically it. So if you guys have any more questions that I did not answer in this video, please be sure to comment them down below. I will see you guys in the next hair transplant series. But until then, next time, bye.
I create with love.